Hello, the game has started and my opponent has opened with Tyvert. I have a good rack, I should be bingoing as well. Looking at the A here, a double-double would be a welcome sight. So I have the game component of a word. Game. I'm not seeing a 4-timer. What about a bingo from H1 down? Something like not seeing anything there. Garmented. I'll just play that. Garment. I don't have enough tiles for garment. Mid-range. Zabioni through an A. Oh, this would be massive if opponent leaves it alone. 126 points. Hopefully he'll be attracted to row 15. No, it doesn't work through that A. Mid-range. I think there was a better bingo there through the A, but I just couldn't see it, and I just wanted to get on with it. But this would be the highest score, I'd say. Oh, it remains available. 126. That was fortunate not to go. Looking at this hotspot down, Veiny is good, but ZI no good. Mid-range takes an S. I'm not seeing a 5. What about this hot spot above the O? Foy. 37 points. That'd be a decent score. Now, what about an ANE play? A-N-E-Y. No, that's too optimistic. And yeah, just looking at F plays here. Opponent taking some time with this move. Perhaps close to a bingo. Avion. No, just not seeing a play through the end. So Foy, okay, Foy is taken, unfortunately. And the other F spot is also taken, so not ideal. What about Avion for 25? It feels weak. Does get rid of the V and the O. Yeah, I'm going with this. Okay, a little bit better, but still somewhat... Ooh, that hurt. Somewhat clunky with the P, F and Y. That 60 pointer was hefty. Perfumery, not quite. What about the un prefix? Or up? The up prefix? Frappe 36. My N does play here, but nothing under un. No, I think I'll go with frappe. I draw the J. I have Judy and jury. Judy would leave a decent rack leave. Opponent opts to dump the Q. And I'm thinking of a 4-letter play, or 5, ending in I. Not seeing it. What about just G'd? Judy doesn't play anywhere nicely. Could do Jut. Yeah, 26. Not a good pickup. And now opponent. Okay, opponent's maybe also struggling with a vowel. Surfeit. I can play Fid down here. Like to get rid of one extra yin. 30. Not ideal, but I think ARF should be fine. For 26, terrible rack leave. What about drab? No. It's got to end in R. Okay, opponent bingos. I've got Blaw for 36. Actually, I didn't contemplate this spot here. I was a bit quick there. I just didn't want opponent to take that hot spot. But I think I could have looked a little longer at this hot spot. Anyway, it would have been a similar score, I think. Still no way of taking advantage of this lane, this column A, which is a shame. Drifted through the through the E. Opponent scores well with Coupe, and he's only 20 behind. Drifted 28. Not a good pickup. Not a terrible pickup, but the C, M, and D a bit clunky. Medicant. Wow. What are the chances of this remaining available? I gotta go for it, even though it does take an S. I've got two S's. Opponent might have an S, in which case he'd score about 50 points, possibly a bit more if he gets a high scoring tile on this one. Now let's focus on my own rack. Not seeing fantastic options here. I've got the less component of ouch, 78 point play. Opponent takes the lead, so it was a bit unfortunate that I was on the receiving end of that, but so be it. That was really unfortunate at 78 points. Anyway, is what it is. So flog for 28. Now, opponent's got a beautiful rack there. He'll probably be bingoing onto the D. I don't think I can bingo. Or can I? Unloses. Unsolves. opponent's got scoring tile in the Y, and he can orchestrate an out in 2, so he's definitely the favourite to win this game. Yeah. I'm still reeling from the pain of that blow, the 78-point blow. I'm not seeing great plays here, to be honest. Jower is good, but the U needs to be played between L and N, so that's not really going to work. I have Loudon, but that just gives opponent an easy out, probably through one of those letters. He'll score well with the Y, there's no doubt about that. He'll probably go about 10 ahead of me, and I'm just not seeing... Okay, he's got urinate, taurine, uranite. Yeah, he's got all of those, 4 of them, and there's probably no way I can block it unless I play across the top of the D ending in E. But then he plays ED. Nah, he still wins because unless I play DO, but he's still urinate. If I play now cells, is now cells good? It doesn't play anyway. But I was just wondering about now cells. Nousel. Taurine doesn't play. Uranite doesn't play. Urinate doesn't play. Wow, I wonder. 479. I think that might have scuppered my opponent's chances at bingoing. I wonder if playing Oi and Ya was the best move. Maybe opponent could have outrun me with a play of... Oh, now he's actually saying in the chat, 1 tile off Warthogs. Oh, that was the previous move, but he said, should have played Yeve. Nice play. Y-E-V-E, where was that? Oh, here, Yeve. Yeah, that would have been a good play by him to stop me. But if he plays Yeve, I could have played D-O-E. So it doesn't... He can't play across the top of D-O-E. If he plays Yeve... Oh, but if he played across... Yeah, interesting. I just don't know. Wow, what a tight end game. This top section of the board unutilized. Now, what to do with my S? Opponent has a couple of minutes to go. What to do? Saxonite, not Saxite. Hoy's probably the highest score. Or Evo, Hoy's, yeah, 10 points. Any advances on 10? Mm. 8 points for Evo if he takes the Hoy's spot. Opponent's got 1 minute left to try find a bingo, yeah. I'd say a parallel play across the top of Nousel would be his highest score. Train, Train, doesn't score a whole lot, but I can't see a higher score. Hoya is good, Unit is good, but Een is where the story ends. Tuina, very nice. And then I've got Hoys to go out. Opponent's play hasn't provided anything extra. So that's the end of the game, 493 to 476. And let's see what we missed. Wow, close at the end there. And Tyvert was my opponent's opening play. That looks fine. Mega Rads. It's only vaguely familiar. Decagram with a K. That's quite nice as a 4-timer. Redamage. Okay, redamage and damages. Oh, damages I should have spotted. That's pretty much an everyday word. Rampaged, wargamed, decagram, and then the other ones were non-4-timers. Yeah, Grand Dame. Anyway, damages was a miss. I went with mid-range. Now opponent's Val heavy. He's got TV through the V. 22 points. Goes with Eve for 17. Now Zabayoni for 126. And it was also available through... in a different placement. Yep. But the 4-timer definitely the way to go. Botanized, nice, through the T as well. And Bezonian. That was quite nice. Now Hugh for 31. That was best. And then I've got Voyage. That would have been nice. I took a while with this move. Avion, it's up there with the top players, I guess. But Voyage would have been best. So then opponent's got Axite for a monster 60, and Frappe Best for 36 from this rack. Then Chi for 23 comes down, that looks fine, and Jut for 26 was my play, but Injury for 34 at 13H. Injury, very nice. And the rack leave was good after that as well. 9L Judy. That's here, but I'm not going to leave a Y out in the trip lane when I'm scoring mid-20s. Jury, same idea. Jut, a lot safer, albeit a suboptimal rack leave, or a less than desirable rack leave, I'd say. Evo for 26 looks fine for opponent. Good play. Parallel. Now, re-edify. 36 points through the double E here. So re-edify, getting the Y doubled. I would have definitely gone for that if I spotted it. That's the perfect way to sort the rack out. I didn't see that, but feared, quite nice. That's a word I am familiar with. M7. FYRD, not crazy about it, leaving the Y here at M8. There's a lot of four-letter words with the Y in second spot. So, no, not a fan of that. Not for 24. For 34, maybe. But even that, no. And then FY at A14. Actually, that's worth considering. 30 points. I went with Yin for 30 points as well. Now, enrolls. Bingo time for opponent. And Relenos. Okay, through the E at the bottom. But opponent goes with enrolls. Now, dwarfed. That's quite nice. Get rid of all those clunky consonants, F, W, and duplicate D. 34 points, not bad. I did score 36, but a worse rack leave. But I did take out a hotspot, so there is merit to Blore. Now, cow pokes for 90. Opponent had through the E of enrolls. That's quite nice. Not a word I've ever seen. Cow pokes. I wonder if that's a prodding device for getting cows to move in the direction you need them to move. Just brainstorming. Okay, so that's that one. Opponent goes with Coop, which was a good score and took out a hotspot. I'm Val Dry here. Scores are very close. Drifted was one way to get rid of all those consonants, and it scored fairly well. Now opponent, a big 41-point play at a crucial time, so that drew him level. Orc. And now still a little Val Dry, but Medicant for 64. I guess it was always going to be a relatively volatile move with 3 S's unseen and the H and the Y as heavy hitting scoring tiles on the 12-0 position, 0-12. So, but I still had to go for the bingo, I think, because the next best play was only 30. So Medicant comes down, and opponent's got Graiths. Graiths. That doesn't fit anywhere on the board, and goes with Hags for 78, but Thigs for 81. An extra 3 points. but Hags was a big score. Now, this is crucial. End game stage. Flog for 28 was best. I didn't waste too much time with this move because I realized there just wasn't anything close to 28 there. I suppose sludge, but very bingo-y tiles apart from the Y and the U, and leaving an S up there I think would be suicide. So Flog kept the board relatively tight and scored well too. And now opponent's got this rack. Wow. Very, very close to a bingo. So he's let's see what the options are. Yard for 24 onto the D. I'm unlikely to bingo, I think, with the two U's. Opponent's assuming I have both of them. Yard. And then opponent's got NITE. So yard draws him level, or actually puts him a little bit ahead. 6 points ahead. And I've got 1 point tiles. So he's quite likely to go out with NITE plus one of these tiles. The U might have scuppered his chances of going out, but Unite could play somewhere. It's a pretty tight board. So yard there, Uniter onto the R. I wonder what I would have done if opponent played yard. I would have played Nousels. Yeah. Did I have Nousels? Yes, I did. So I might have been able to bingo there because opponent picked up that last U. So, I don't know. That's an interesting end game analysis. So Nousels doesn't play. Sondes. Now I can't leave this D alone because I know there are 4 anagrams of these tiles. So urinate, uranite, taurine, and ruinate. And all 4 of them play. So I had to play something that restricted. Yeah. Anyway, so I did spot Loudons, but then I saw with the L retinula and on clear, so I just couldn't leave an L up there. And yeah, other floaters also would have helped, I think. So yeah, what to do? I guess Nousel was best given the scenario. Now opponent's top score was 2-ina, so the game was lost after Nousel. And I had a number of outs with my S. So that was the end of the game. Hoyes was the top score. And yeah, an interesting one. Ups and downs, pretty close all the way. And then just at the end, I managed to control that bingo lane such that opponent couldn't utilize it. That being row 3. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.